going to be heading into the jungle here for DRX, so he's going to go where he pleases, and we'll see how that one's going to work. Certainly a lot of burliness in the front line so far for DRX. But still, it's more of that sort of poke and doesn't really do anything outside of be a body and be frustrating. As, oh dear. Not a huge fan of Renekton Olaf, as I've been quite vocal about. However, it is going to be selected here for a Faker. And I would imagine that it's going to be augmented by an Orianna. And then we are going to have the confirmation of the Kai'Sa Gragas on the bottom side of the map. This is what the script says anyway. We'll see whether that does come true for us. Oh no, gonna be the Victor. Off script for Fly, and I don't like it. I would have really liked the Orianna.
Yeah, because Victor's good when you can like, I get it. No, I don't get it. Orianna's a safe blind pick as well, right? It's like, it's not even that you're saving yourself. And this is starting to feel like a consistent weakness for me, where Afrika just says, okay, listen, Fly, we're going to put you on something where you're always going to be neutral, and that's about it, right? We don't expect anything else from you. And
oh, man. To put on even more pressure. Interesting. We're going for a dive. We're looking for Bao. There's the flash forward. This is so aggressive from Afrika, but it should work out, as it is, in fact, going to be Lehens that burns down the Aphelios. And they had a plan. I like this. You leave something open that has looked so dangerous, and then you have an answer for it as Becca flashes on in. Lehens is going to die, as that's a bit of a whoopsie. Make that a double kill, and it all comes back to bite them. I cast to curse them mid play-by-play. Oh my god.
I was going to say that's very nice. And I'm surprised it works this well. I feel like the fact that Bao and Becca are not close together here, I don't think Becca props Guardian until later on, and he can't really body block. So maybe some miscommunication there. This is fine. Then going for this play, not quite it. Becca plays this super well. First he goes for the flash play just to keep him in. And then
Pure trying to collapse onto this Syndra, who's now going to get that scat of the week, but Bang gets on over. Kathy and Rain does a little bit there as Becca goes forward. Oh my god, he's so aggressive as he gets stunned up by the gravity field and taken down. That was a little bit too far, my friend. Becca just getting very excited about the fact that he got 2 early kills. And deny as much cams from your opponent and get yourself a bit of an advantage so that your damage is actually relevant. And he has got a fair bit of farm here. Now waiting off to the side as the hook is going to connect there onto Lehens. Flayed back into the team and he's going to die. Oh, flash forward from Kyoshik. Does find the Gonk in the end and takes the Lantern to safety as Bao down relatively low, but Dread not going to be able to find the kill as him and Bang are just going to run away. And I did so relatively effectively.
Good job.
Okay, Pyoshik gets smoked. And now Dread thrown through the undertows. Doesn't quite find that one really on the best angle, but Pyoshik is still getting taken down relatively low. Who am I kidding? This is a Mundo, and he's going to turn and take down the Olaf. That took way too long, but it did eventually get turned as the hook is going to land there onto Lehens. There's a stopwatch. It was an odd one, but it was pretty cool as the cast comes out, and that's going to spell the death of the Mundo. However, Bao is here with all of that extra damage. Infernum coming on through, and he is going to be eliminated. And DRX do come out on top once again.
And it starts off as Dread being super confident about the Olaf, but I feel like he thought he was playing in patch 11.2, where you as Olaf would still get away with that. It's not the case anymore. You have been nerfed repeatedly, and Mundo is very happy to deal with like repeated damage coming out of
Olaf. They did it against KT as well, but everything else has been a 3-game series for this team. It's crazy. It's only been 1-2 loss. We are going to see a bit of a fight here towards the bottom side, but Bao immediately gets rid of the Olaf. That's a double kill as Becca will try and run away. Bang grabs a double for himself as well. But when you're just trading like this, I don't think Afrika is coming out far enough ahead.
You lose. It's a 4-for-2 trade.
Oh, Bang's dead.
Can he? Yeah. Oh, no, he gets donked.
Donk!
That's a rip.
It's disgusting. There's a level 11 Mundo really starting to pump out the hurt as Bao misses the ulti. There's a missed Gonk there as well as DRX getting enclosed on. Decent play there to try and get rid of the Renekton, but it's not quite enough. Keen coming on through and cutting everyone up. But Kyoshik's still here, still running, trying to lock down the damage. Sulker off to the side did, I believe, throw down an ulti on top of Fly, which is why he's limping towards this battle. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but Bao is dead. And that could be a problem. Keen flashes on forward. Good gravity field as the Nara is going to be taken down. But the first mountain is going to be taken here by DRX. They are still trying to take position here in the river. But it will be the disengage here for the Afrika Freaks.
These are the fights you're supposed to win with your composition.
Afrika are just going to go for a Hail Mary Baron by the looks of things. Everyone's over here. There's Kingen on the bottom side. He has teleport available. And Solka's moving down from top. Bao looking to get into position. He's got the short-range weaponry armed and ready to go. And now we're looking for... Oh, gosh. Okay. No Gonk going to connect there as Pioshik's just going to boop him with his E. As Lahens, he's zoned out as well. And Afrika, they felt like they had to go for something like this. As bang! Flashing on forward with the killer instinct. Looking for even more as Beck has to flash out. Pioshik diving into the backline, secures the kill onto Fly, but it's not quite enough as Solka gets a decent disengage with his scat of the week, and Afrika went for it, and it paid off in the end.
I did not think that was going to work. Really nice turn there by Afrika, funneling in everyone into that.
As this Baron going down extraordinarily low, they might actually be able to grab this, as there's the Moonlight Vigil. A lot of damage there onto the Olaf, but he is able to secure the Baron. Now, can DRX actually find a fight, as once again, everyone's just running. Keen is going to die, but he might be the only one sacrificed, and this could just be a free Baron over to Afrika. I say free, I guess they traded a Crocker, but he does get over that wall with the killer instinct now. Kingen gets his Narbar together. Solka once again gonna have to use that flash. He's not in this fight, but you can see Keen going down very, very low. Kingen gets a huge shield from that Sterek.
Doing it!
That's gonna be a Chaos Storm to end all Chaos Storms as Fly picks up the double kill. Oh my goodness, he finally turns up and in the nick of time.
And Afrika Freaks, they're finding these fights here. Bang, it looks like he's caught, but it turns out it's just an elaborate bait to force DRX to overextend into them. And again, look at where Bao was coming into this, what I'm sure is going to be a very harrowing replay to see for DRX fans. Because this is the type of situation where if your Athelios can do damage, all of a sudden, we're talking about how tanky DRX is. Same game is set for Afrika, although, you know, you do need to...
Keen gonna have to slice his way over. Yep, Pioshik, no option really to follow.
It's fine. That is, of course, the downside of the Mundo. You can run very fast, but you can't really cross walls. But if Bao can't be in a fight, you don't have damage, right? And this looks super bad. This looks like an incoming collapse, but Kingen needs time. He needs to stack up his Nagana. Now, Bang finds an amazing killer instinct over the wall. And look at just Keen. Zoning here is enough, because the 3 people there don't actually have the damage to take down this Kai'Sa. The only one who does is Bao. But Bao, yet again, it's Lahens that I think has gotten into Bao's head, right? Because ever since Lahens was able to find the big engage with the body slam and the explosive cask, and if they don't do anything here, that might be game, because that is not only a Baron, that's also going to be an Elder for DRX here. They need to do something.
Bang. Tries to get damage onto Pioshik as Fly locks down Becca. Now Kingen looking to try and answer it. The Chaos Storm not really doing too much right now as the Baron was secured by DRX. DRX do just bully position, but now the teleport to come through from Keen. This is going to be a 5 versus 4. Make it a 4 versus 4 as immediately Lahens is taken down. Free hitting is Bao on the back line, and they just don't have the health bars. Oh no, this will be the double big buffs for DRX. And this is Mountain Soul as well. They have every neutral everything that they could possibly want, as now they're going to try and push through.
And this is where you say, okay guys, we don't care about the side lanes. We're going to go for a good old-fashioned K-Ram. Just run them down. We have every buff imaginable for the next 2 minutes at the very least. We have a fully stacked Mountain Drake. There's no way that they ever win a 5v5. And this might be DRX after, like I said, a slugfest of a series pushing towards the win here.
Yep, Pioshik, he's got his Warmogs completed as well. This Mundo absolutely goes where he pleases. First inhibitor is going to go down. Like you were talking about, minion wave's not exactly nurtured here on the side of DRX, but they're not looking for side lanes. They're looking to just play this K-Ram like you're talking about inside the Afrika base, as Lahens taking a lot of damage here. Keen looking for a potential way in, but if Pioshik's there on the front line, it's just impossible to get past him. He's so beefy. Throws down the ulti now. They've taken 1 Nexus turret. The rest of Afrika have regrouped. Hook is going to go wide as Dread has to find his way back onto the fountain. Fly, unfortunately, just going to get pulled all the way in. Now the Nexus is exposed, and DRX with brute force right through the front door are going to be able to take down Afrika 2-1.
And yet again, it is nothing but smiles from DRX here. Yes, their average game time, maybe not the greatest stats, but when it comes down that they had surrounding that mid lane, made every subsequent play so much harder as well, right? Like, think what happens if you do have priority, which I think in this matchup you're not really supposed to have, but you're also not supposed to lose it as hard as was the case for Fly here. Then all of a sudden those Olaf plays from Jet might look a little bit less desperate. I also think that
trying to go aggressively, but because of those small detailed mistakes and accidents, I think they are having some communication issue throughout this game, or maybe throughout the split. Now let's take a look at the player of the game, and it's gonna be Pyosik on Dr. Mundo. Finally, after losing 2 games, he was able to find success. He was taking 40% of the damage on the side of DRX, and also he had some high damage output. And also props over to Becca, who has been performing great throughout the series today, but I think Pyosik was having a phenomenal game on that Mundo as well. Kura wanted to vote for Mundo, but still Becca was the one who allowed Pyosik to get scaled, so Kuro, I guess he voted over to Thresh, but with that POG, Pyosik makes it